Alright, so you guys have probably heard of the game Dungeons & Dragons, and if you haven't, well, it's not that unusual either, but anyways, it's kind of a nerd's game, and I do play it, and I have a really funny story to tell about it. So, I was playing Dungeons & Dragons last night. I will not tell you who was in the group or anything, because I can't tell that because I don't have their permission yet, but I will tell a story. I won't even tell the names of the characters. So, I play a human fighter. His name's Ramas Sepret, and we're in this fight. There's 7 enemies. So for background, we're going to this enemy camp. It's an old outpost and we're in a civilization that's sort of falling. We're trying to keep it from falling. The party's trying to keep it from falling. And I play this human fighter. He's the group's dumbass. I will just say that now. He's the party dumbass. So we get into this, we secure this area, and we hear footsteps. So we get into a position. We barricade a door, put a barricade around a door, and essentially set up a choking point. And the enemy bursts through the door, and 2 enemies come in, and then everyone except for, 2 characters, mine and our cleric, see this enemy. And DM's like, roll to see if you can figure out what this is. And I'm just like, okay, I'll roll. He's like, you can't even see it. I don't care. I roll a natural 1. And if you don't know what a natural 1 is, it's basically the worst shit you can get. And let's see, I'm going to get my character sheet real quick. So this is in 3.5, my character's written in 5th. But anyway, so, there was a knowledge arcana check, or history, knowledge arcana, where's my knowledge? So I did an arcana check, I have a +1. Even still, I'm just like, my character's like, it's something completely wrong. My DM's like, my DM's like, your character says, it's a Wendigo! That was not right at all. And then our rogue, who can see it, rolls a 5. And the DM looks the guy playing a rogue, he's like, you believe him! He said that something, it's the enemy it said something that's completely wrong, he can't even see it. And you believe him! And then, one of the princess of the party, I can't remember her class, but her character is a princess. And she's like, she rolls pretty well. I think she rolls a 17. And she's like, I think I know what this is, but I'm not entirely sure, sure. Then our wizard rolled, and he knows exactly what it is. It's a white, and for what a white in Dungeons & Dragons is, at least this one, it's basically an undead sorceress. That, if she touches you, you take necrotic damage, which is very bad. So we're fighting this thing, and I still can't even see it. I'm still like, it's a Wendigo, and the rogue's like, you're right. All I can see are the 2 men that are in the little choke point. And I'm just sitting there, and I'm behind a table, just like, with my battle axe, it breaks later, but I'm just like, where is it? Where's the Wendigo? I want to kill it! And we end up killing all the enemies. We take out we knock them out because they're enemies, they're soldiers they were soldiers that, trying to remember the word. They went AWOL, essentially. And we killed the white. She kills one of the soldiers. There were 7 enemies in total. So the white and the enemy leader, and then 5 other soldiers. She absorbs the life force of one of the enemy soldiers. And it's just like, okay. And so we're like, and we finally kill this bitch, and we're just like, and what's even funnier is the fact that me and the rogue go looting, because what else the fuck are we supposed to do? So we go looting, and we're out by the barracks, and we smell something delicious. And both of us were required to roll a will save. I roll a 15. I passed. Our rogue, however, rolled a 14. He did not pass. He missed it by that 1 point. And I'm just like, okay, let's go. And so I'm just like, oh yeah, let's go investigate, because my character, he passed it, but he's like, I'm hungry, but he's that character. You put something in front of him, he'll probably, and it looks edible, he'll probably eat it, or at least try to. I mean, he eats army gruel, like the shit that tastes like sawdust. Yeah. He doesn't even care if someone puts honey in it. He's just like, if it's there, I'll eat it. So he goes to investigate. They break open a door. Me and this rogue find this beautiful pie, and the rogue's like, I must eat it. I'm just like, I'm gonna go eat it because I want to, not because I'm being forced to by a failed will save. And so my character just walks over to the pie, takes a slice, hands to the rogue. The rogue eats it and immediately becomes hungry. My character takes a slice, eats it, he turns purple. And then he's like, okay, I'm gonna have another piece. Eats it, and the same thing that happened to the rogue happens to him. So now my fighter is purple, and he now has this unending desire to eat everything he sees, anything edible that he sees. And my character ends up eating the rest of this pie. He ends up eating this entire pie, and the more you eat, the longer it lasts. And the rogue my character passed the will save. The rogue didn't. He only had that one slice. And so my character ends up eating everything. He ends up eating flour, then remembers, I have magical peanuts in my bag. Pulls them out, eats one, turns into a woman. Goes to eat another. Him and the rogue begin fighting over the second peanut he pulls out, and he's just like, no! Then the princess comes in, knocks out the rogue, the peanut goes flying, like, no, my peanut! And then the princess knocks my character out. And then these peanuts, they can either boost your charisma, turn you into the opposite gender, or both. And my character immediately after waking up realizes he's purple, realizes he's a woman. He's like, this isn't too unusual. I was blue at one point, and these peanuts already turned me into a woman once. He's like, where's my peanut? He immediately is like, that isn't too weird. He's like, wait, where's my peanuts? Except he's gagged because they didn't want him to eat anything else. So he's just like, oh, where's my peanuts? And then they'll get back to the camp, and it's just like, back to the city. Just like, My fighter's still like, where's my peanuts? I need those still. And he's asking the I can't remember what his class is, but he's the Lord Marshal. He's basically, he basically leads the army. And he's asking the guy, because that's the guy who confiscated him. He's like, do you know where my bag of peanuts went? He's like, the wizard took them. I'm just like, damn it. I go trying to find the wizard. I'm like, can I have those peanuts back? No. Why? Because I said so. This wizard's over 1,000 years old. You say that, he says that, you better listen. So my character goes and gets turned back into a man and all that. Still wanting those damn peanuts. And then you take a side quest, you get to go hunt a giant animal, a dangerous animal. Takes a minotaur with a little tiny girl with him, because that's how they're basically best friends. They're inseparable. Literally, the only thing this minotaur has told my character in speech is, he sets the girl down, looks at my character, because his mouth's all messed up. He says it almost exactly like that. And you're like, okay, I'm not gonna argue with a minotaur that has a chain door that's all covered in mangled up cage door that's covered in blood. But I was like, hey, minotaur guy, you want to come help me kill the dangerous animal? He talks to the girl. And I'm going to go find my kobold friend, because I have a kobold friend who gave me food. It was the fruit that turned me blue. In fact, it was something dragon something, a dragon pear or something like that. But it turned me blue, and I was just like, okay, I don't care. Anyways, that's all I have for today. For more stupid shit like this, like, follow, share, I don't care. Just stay tuned for the next one because there's more shit like this coming. Ow.